and welcome to Ellen Ruth Soap. I'm Ellen, and today I'm remaking my triple butter bars again. I make a lot of videos with this because it's very popular and it's just so wonderful. I love making it, my customers love buying it, and I do something different every time. I try to use a different fragrance, but in the range of just luxury. So today the fragrance is going to be almond and honey. And it says it discolors to a tan, but other than that, it behaves well in cold processed soap, which is fine for this because with the triple butter, so it's got a combination of shea butter, mango butter, and cocoa butters, as well as coconut oil and some other really good stuff in there. So those are the butters. And for the liquid portion, I do a buttermilk powder and a heavy cream powder. So that kind of amps up sort of the butteriness, I think. What I do for the color on these, and it comes out a little different every time, which I love, is I start with a base of matte yellow oxide, which is a very sort of golden buttery color. And I color all the oils with that. And then to signify the three butters, the triple butter, I add a little TD and lighten it up as I go. So I try to have three different gradations of a buttery yellow in there. And depending on the consistency of the soap batter, it comes out a little different every time, which I love. So I'm gonna get that all pulled together, get my butters and oils prepped and ready to go, and let's make some triple butter bars. All right, I've got all of my wonderful butters and oils all melted and cooling in here. And so now I'm going to add my additives to my triple butter base. So let's start with the basics. Here is my kaolin clay, which I add in just about all my soaps. Love it. And my colloidal oats. And also now I have my heavy cream powder, which just is luscious. I think it's a wonderful additive. So this is a 2 tablespoon measure. I'm going to add a scoop in here. 2 tablespoons of heavy cream powder. And buttermilk powder. Because, you know, doesn't that go along with the buttery theme? I think it does. So here is a 2 tablespoon scoop of buttermilk. There we go. Got that all in there, and then the crowning glory, my wonderful yellow oxide, which is going to go in everything. And then I will lighten it up with TD, titanium dioxide, as we go for our triple layers. So I'm going to put a nice rounded teaspoon, which is a little shy, but I just want the buttery hue. I don't necessarily want it to be this totally rich golden color. So there are all the dry ingredients. I know it looks like a lot, but this is a big batch of soap and it can support all those additives. So I'm going to get these dry additives blended in here and let them absorb and anchor in. And I do have the fragrance. My almond and honey fragrant oil is in here also. I've worked with it before and it soaps well, and I need it to be in everything as we go. So it's already in here. So let me get this blended up and then we will get our lye solution and get to making soap. So it's time to move forward here, and look at that gorgeous golden color. Isn't that beautiful? Love that. So everything has really had a few minutes, a good few, 5 minutes to absorb all the dry ingredients, so they're very well incorporated. And here is my lye solution, which has tussa silk fibers and sodium lactate and cane sugar. That's what's going on in here. So we'll get this up to a nice light trace and get the first layer poured before I add some titanium dioxide to lighten up for the next. So I'm just going to stir and pulse. And stir and pulse. That's how I do it with the stick blender. So that way you're not over blending. You kind of have a little more control. So It's been 24 hours on these awesome triple butter bars, and I'm anxious to see how the inside of these came out. I just did the hanger up and down like a choppy motion in here to sort of, I don't know, we'll see when we get in there, but these smell fantastic today. That honey and almond fragrance is really, really lovely, and it's super dreamy to work with, so let's get in here and see what it looks like on the inside. Let's get into these triple butter bars. Oh man, they smell good. And oh cool, that's a very soft kind of swirly swirl. I love that. It's not really a swirl, it's like a choppy up and down wave. That's what it looks like. It looks like a wave, which is cool. All right, let's keep going here and see. It always changes as you get farther into the loaf. That is so cool. It looks very wavy. Loving it. I'm just loving the subtle swirls. I think it looks really creamy and luxurious, like it smells, like it is. Very happy with these.